Hello my dear learners. In this video I am going to talk about how to start your Python programming language journey very quickly. Now in this video I am going to share a fantastic way of starting your first Python project without wasting any time, and also within only 10 minutes time you will learn how to write a Python code. Now let's get started. The first thing we have to know how to write any sentence. As you know that any English sentence we require 3 steps. One is called the subject, okay? Then we have our verb, okay? And then we have our object, okay? So that is the structure of any English sentence. Just like the English sentence, we have our Python language structure. And what would be that structure? The structure would be a input plus a function or machine, okay? You can say function or machine, okay? Because function and machine are the same thing. Machine does the function, so function or machine, and we will find out our output, okay? So this is the simple Python language structure. We have to put some input and the function will convert that input into output. Let's take an example. For instance, if I say that, okay, print hello world, okay? If I change the color, hello world, okay? So this is the first command in every Python language or Pythonese start. Now in this particular case, if you look at the function, this is the function that is called the print function, or the machine which converting the input into output. So print is a function or machine in this case in our example. So print is a function, and hello world within this inverted comma, this is the input, okay? And if we press enter in the computer, it will come as hello world, and that would be your output. So you can understand that we have our input, this is our machine or function, this is our input, okay, and this is our output, okay? So hello world, after entering the hello world, print hello world, you will get hello world, and this output will be the output. Hello world within this inverted comma will be the input, and print is our. Now that we understand what is input, machine or function, and output, now let's take a look what are the starting point of any new beginners. In my opinion, if you are a new beginners in Python learning journey, you start from basics, and the basic is Python Turtle. You can see there the Python Turtle says a learning environment for Python programming suitable for beginners and children, okay? And this is completely free. All you have to do, you just have to download this Python Turtle for Windows and Python Turtle for Mac. But at this moment the Mac will not work, but the Windows will work, okay? And as you can see, once you download, the interface look like this. So there are some questions frequently asked, you can go and have a look, but basically just download it, install in your computer, and once you install, it looks like a computer turtle. For example, if I say Python Turtle, as you can see here, click this one and it looks like this, okay? So this is your Python Turtle install gaming project step for learning Python. And as you can see here, it says teach me. If you click the teach me, you will see that there are levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. So in my opinion, you start with the level 1, and very simply you can see the turtle, and it moves with go 50 and turn 90, which means, as I said, that you need a function. Now function is go, and then I am saying the turtle go 100 steps, and within bracket when I press enter, the turtle is going 100 steps, and this is the output that we are looking at. So basically when we give any command, that will consider as a function like turn, and we within the bracket whatever value we are giving, it is our input, and after the input if we press enter, you see turn 180 now is the output, and this is as simple as it is. Now if you are a new learner and new beginners, in my opinion, go and find out the level 1, level 2, level 3 and level 4 by yourself and practice it. And I will discuss it more detail about level 3, level 4 in my next video. But initially I would like you to start with level 1 and level 2. Now if you are interested to learn more about Python and you go to the next step, what you have to do, go to the Tinker. This is a very fantastic website for learning Python, or in my opinion any programming language. So Tinker is something that a very interesting thing. So let's assume that if you are a new Tinker beginners and the Tinker openers is like that, so you can create your child account. Okay, create or add your child's account. So you can give your first name, last name, username, password, and then you create your account. This is completely free and you use the free version. So if I go to the sign out version and let's start with the very beginning, the interface looks like this. Tinker, coding for kids and teens made easy. Okay, so you can see there, get started for free. If you click this one, it will say student, parent, teacher, class mode. Let's assume that you are a student, so let's press the student and it will ask you create a free student account. Okay, so it says how old are you? You say that I am, for example, 8 years old. And what is your parents and guardians email address? So if I say my email address, so munshiiko@gmail.com, that is my email address as a parent. And then it says that what is your first name? Let's assume that my daughter's name is Liana, and you can put your name and choose a username. Let's say Liana, and I put 2015 as her birthday. You can use the same way your birthday as a username and create a password. Now you take any password that you wish to say, and then you create I am not a robot and join Tinker. That is it. Very simple, very easy. Okay, and then once you go to that age, you see select your age range. You have 5 to 10, 11 to 13 and 14 plus. So assuming that I am working with the 5 to 10 age group, so continue to the dashboard. And once I continue to the dashboard would looks like this. So Tinker has a different type of projects already given her, like beginners, new project. So if I want to take a create project, click the create project, and then you will see that Python, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, Java, lots of things are there. So if you click the Python, there are a lot of Python projects are given here. Okay, and in this particular case, if I say blank Python interactive project, click the Python interactive project. Okay, and this will come as a new project. Now this is my name, Liana, and this is my project name. So if I say project name is Turtle project, let's assume that my project name is Turtle project. So TURTLE, Turtle project, and I'll save this project as a turtle. Okay, so this is my project is saved in the Tinker website. Okay, now I delete everything, and since in my Turtle diary, as you can see in the Turtle diary 1, the one that we have just discussed, the Turtle diary 1, this one is already given, everything is already pre-set up. Okay, however in this case we need to import the Turtle, which means anything that is not given, you have to import that Turtle into this particular platform. So we are first writing import Turtle. Once you import the title, just click and it will be imported. It's already imported. Okay, now if I write down turtle dot shape, okay, turtle dot shape, and I would like to see a turtle like object here. Okay, so turtle. Okay, and then if I press play, you will see that there will be a turtle coming up over here. Okay, so turtle dot shape, turtle. So anything that you imported which is turtle, and then whatever you want, for instance shape, in this case you just have to say dot shape, and then you put the input which is turtle. And here the within brackets meaning that since it is a string value, which means word or letter, and computer doesn't understand your English, so you have to give it inverted comma. Okay, and if it is a number, let's assume that if I say number, for example turtle, because turtle is that turtle that I am telling it turtle dot forward, let's say forward, and I want to make sure that it goes 50 steps forward. Okay, and if I say press play, you see turtle is going forward. Now next step is again my turtle. I'm giving the turtle I would like to see backward. Okay, let's assume that it gives us backward, and I would like to see the 50 steps backward, and then I press play, it will go backward. Okay, so this is how you can play with this particular website. Okay, and for a new beginners, you can always start with the Python Turtle Diary Teach Me option. Here there are a lot of options given you: turn 90, go to 100, turn 90. You can use those information in the same website, but in my opinion you start with that. And this Turtle Diary or Turtle Twinker website is very interesting and very nice to start with. Now another way you can learn is if you go back. For example, if I want to go back to my original screen, let's assume that I would like to go back to my original screen. So then what I'm saying, I'm logging out from my original screen, and then you will see there are a lot of tutorials are given here. You see watch video. So in my opinion, before you start, you can watch some videos here. For example, what are the videos are given here, you can watch those videos. Okay, so that will help you to understand things very easily for you. Then you can see coding games you can create with Minecraft. We can use the parents, educator, and why coding is important for us is given here. And also there are few key coding ebooks are there. With this platform we can create mobile apps, at the same time we can create coding games. So I would suggest that Python Twinker is a very fantastic coding platform for the kids. Start with and play around and create an account, and then play around how to do with the first coding, just like the one that I shared here. Okay, and of course you start with the Python Turtle for the beginners. Click this one, download it, and this will look like this Python Turtle. And there are levels: level 1, level 2, level 3. I would suggest complete all levels and then go to the Twinker. And of course I already explained the input, machine, and function output. I would suggest that you follow that. Hopefully this will gives you a complete journey, starting journey for Python. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next Python programming coding and with the new tutorial. With this, I'll see you next video. Bye bye.